I think it's just been made like a normal thing for like, yes, periods, you'll have cramps. And then, like even all of your friends, everyone has cramps and they're bad.
If you have very painful periods that it keeps you in bed, like you can't do anything, you can't function, you have to stay home, you're vomiting, you're in severe pain, you're curled up in pain, and you need very many painkillers to relieve your pain, that's not normal.
Many may term it as normal. However, painful periods could be a sign of endometriosis.
Those symptoms, like the heavy bleeding.
According to Dr. Angela Anzeze, endometriosis is a common condition where tissue similar to the lining of the womb grows outside it in other parts of the body. And even though there is no known cause of endometriosis, experts say blood flows inward instead of outward, hence the pain.
For instance, it can migrate like to, let's say this is our uterus, so it can migrate to the ovary, it can migrate to other parts of the uterus, and even spread to other parts of the body. You have what you call retrograde menstruation. That has been postulated as the common cause of it. So what happens in retrograde menstruation, this is your uterus, so bleeding is from inside here. This is the inner lining, right? So it's supposed to flow down. Retrograde means backwards.
Ruth Mudhoni, not her real name, tells us that her periods came after her mountain climbing escapade.
It was quite bad because we had just come from a class trip and we had climbed Mount Longonot. So I thought it was the fatigue from it, because even it was the first time I was allowed to not go to church on a Sunday, and my period came. So I thought it was climbing the mountain, but then now the rest of it was just like normal cramps. Then I think from the time I finished university, it started getting quite bad, and then in 2021 I had this pain in my lower right side that wasn't going away.
Unlike many endometriosis patients, Ruth recalls her periods being longer in the beginning, but later her periods lasted 3 to 4 days.
Like when I was young, it was maybe like up to 7 days, but then with time it got shorter. Like there's somewhere, I don't know what changed along the way, like it got shorter and lighter, because it used to be long and heavy, so it got shorter and lighter, but then now the thing was pain. It was a lot of pain, and the people around me.
The lack of awareness often leaves women feeling dismissed, forcing them to endure years of suffering before they are taken seriously, investigated further, and diagnosed.
I don't know if other people do that, like you tell yourself, like, it's not that bad, maybe I'm being lazy, maybe, like you don't think the pain is that bad. So it turned out to be like stage 4 endometriosis, and there's also like a condition called adenomyosis, where your uterine lining grows into the muscles, and then also fibroids and a swollen tube. And
in most cases, women with endometriosis live in fear of the possibility of not having children. Dr. Anzeze tells us,
well, it's been shown that if you have your children earlier, you're less likely to get endometriosis because of that factor of exposure to hormones.
Dr. Anzeze tells us that apart from being on pain medication during periods, there are other interventions such as surgery to give a woman a pain-free life.
The other way is to actually remove those endometriotic lesions, so surgically. And the gold standard for that is laparoscopy. So you go in with a camera, identify the endometriotic lesions, and remove it. So diagnosis and treating at the same time.
According to Dr. Kireki Omanwe, the president of the Kenya Obstetric and Gynecology Society, there is a need for the government to establish and equip endometriosis centers in all the counties, saying that in 2025, no girl or woman should be mistreated or viewed as dramatic when they complain about excessive period pain. Robi Chacha, K24 TV.